Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of News in 2 Minutes, bringing you the news that you need to know every day. Let's begin. Thousands of citizens are joining anti-government protests in the Kingdom of Bahrain as widespread discontent continues to unsettle the Middle Eastern country, where protesters are calling for an end to the current administration and far-reaching political reforms. Brazilian riot police were called to demonstrations where protesters are demanding free public transportation after hundreds of mask-wearing youth began throwing Molotov cocktails at shops, destroying transportation centers, and breaking bank ATM machines. Mount Etna erupted over the Sicilian town of Catania early Saturday morning, spewing lava and sending a large plume of ash into the air. The eruption of Italy's most active volcano caused nearby air traffic to be halted due to smoke and visibility concerns, while local officials have called for an evacuation watch for nearby villages, where they are asking residents to remain vigilant should the volcano enter into a larger eruption. The United Nations has announced a major vaccination program in the war-torn country of Syria, where the World Health Organization, working with UNICEF and other aid groups, have organized a plan to administer repeated oral doses of the polio vaccine in concentric geographical circles of the country. New revelations show that the U.S. spying program continues to push the boundaries of global use, practically guaranteeing that every piece of voice and data communication in the Western world is intercepted and recorded by U.S. authorities. In related news, thousands have taken part in national demonstrations to protest the government's overreaching practice and ability to spy on American citizens, where they are demanding an end to what constitutional and civil rights proponents say is an illegal interception of communication. A group of Chinese scientists have announced that they have developed the first vaccine believed to be capable of protecting against the H7N9 avian flu. In other flu news, 3 new cases of the Middle Eastern Respiratory Syndrome are being reported in the eastern region of Saudi Arabia, as the Ministry of Health does all that it can to lessen the transference of the deadly disease during the Muslim pilgrimage. And to wrap things up, riot police are firing tear gas and less lethal ammunition at protesters as unrest continues in Turkey. 2 foreign troops belonging to an undisclosed Middle Eastern country and training on U.S. soil were caught attempting to abduct a young girl near Fort Leonard Wood in Missouri. The sun produced another M-class solar flare as the increase in solar activity continues. Residents in Bangladesh are beginning a 3-day strike across the country after continued riots on Friday left a number of protesters dead, and a 4.8 in the Solomon Islands followed by a 4.7 near Fukushima in Japan completes today's Quake Watch. And that's it for this episode of News in 2 Minutes. Check back tomorrow for more news that the aware need the most. This week's News in 2 Minutes is brought to you by the Full Spectrum Survival DVD series. Learn the skills needed to prepare for a disaster before it happens, support our production, and become a part of the campaign today.